Hey, everybody, welcome to another episode of Adjusting Success, where we answer your marketing and growth questions every single week. I'm Dr. Enrico, and I help service professionals grow and scale their business. The basics are always the most important thing when it comes to marketing, growth, scaling, building a business, whatever it is. So we always go through the basics first, but we can answer basic questions. We can ask novice questions. We can answer advanced questions, whatever you guys have. I'm here for you for free every Monday. I'm just going to make sure we're streaming live on Facebook in the Marketing 101 group. If you're not part of that group, make sure you join that. That is where you want to be. Otherwise, make sure you're on our email list. You get our emails. We don't spam. We don't do any marketing stuff. It's all information based for your marketing. And we do those randomly as ideas come to our mind. I don't see this on Facebook at all. Gotta love technology. Oh, well, maybe it will show up. Great. And when it does, we'll stream it to the Marketing 101 group. Great. So this week, if we don't have any questions, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive into SEO. And what it really means, search engine optimization, means that your content is always delivering optimizing words for the internet to pick up on and highlight your content, your pages, your vlogs, your blogs, your web page, whatever it may be, wherever you're trying to send people's attention to learn more about you, build your brand awareness, and get more new patients or new clients or whatever it is that you do. That is what search engine optimization is. And Facebook still doesn't have me streaming, so we'll figure it out. Nothing yet. Okay, fine. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about some SEO. If you have questions, just put them straight here in the comments. They pop up on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. So wherever you're watching this, put in any marketing questions you have, and we will go through it. And we'll figure this out. Okay. Yeah, nothing on Facebook. Gotta love it. So SEO, I'm going to share my webpage with you. Not that it is the gold standard, but it is good. So here we go. We're going to do this, and we're going to share this. So when you go to our webpage, or when you go to a web page and you want it to be effective, this is what it should look like. I'm gonna try and scroll through here a little bit for you. Right when people go to it, whether they're on mobile or on web or on desktop, what they're going to see at the top is the phone number to call. It should be clickable on a mobile device, and everything that you want a new person that sees your site to see is right here. Where to click, easy clickable buttons that bring them exactly to where you want them to go. So what does this look like? So when a new patient comes in, they're like, hey, I'm new. I've never been here before. What do I need to know? Hours of operation, phone number stays at the top. This is called a header of a web page. It never changes on any page that you're on. And then if you're a new patient at our either location, that's where you're going to click and follow the instructions to become a new client. Makes sense? They hit next. This is TrackStat, but you could use Review Wave. You could use your own Contact Us form. You could use Sked. You could use whatever third party that you want. So that's what they get there, right? Makes sense? This is really important when people come to your homepage. Existing patients, you got to make it easy for them. So if they're existing, they just click this. They have a HIPAA compliant login. They go in, they book their appointment. Super easy there too. That is the key here. A lot of your guys' stuff isn't even working. It isn't even, it's not useful in any way, shape, or form. Does that make sense? Good. What's everyone seeing on the screen here? This. Perfect. Okay. So that's really important here. Then now as we get into search engine optimization, it's the content on your page that gets scrubbed all the time for keywords. Okay. So if you do a service, the service should be repeated over and over and over again. That is how we get the search engine optimization to increase. You want the word chiropractor, chiropractic, just always repeated over and over and over again, and location over and over and over again, and names over and over and over again. That is the key to search engine optimization. Okay, so your content is what's really important here. Got it? Now, how do you magnify this? Because a web page or a website is just a brochure for your business. Okay, so how do you magnify this? By having multiple pages. So there's only so much your potential clients are going to read, right? What they need to know is, where are you located? How do we get in contact with you? And what we do. So down here, you've got always repeatable. Your book appointment is here. All your links are on here, easily accessible. The links are all here. This helps again with content and SEO because it matches up to all the content on all of your streaming channels as well. Facebook, YouTube, everything that's happening there helps you. We also have a podcast that just repeats over and over again and again and again. That's great. So we have home, you have the about us, all of these pages all become repeat SEO for you. Now, here is the gold nugget if you're watching. If you're on here live, is you got to have something called a blog page. Okay? You don't have to call it a blog, but a blog is smart. That's what we should call it. And it's just repetitive search engine words, repetitive words that are searched the most. So we write blogs based on our top keyword searches. And you can find this online through many different apps. HubSpot, SEMrush. There's a whole bunch of websites you can go to. I've said these in previous podcasts where you go to, you find your keywords. It literally shows you where organic search is coming from and landing on your page. So people search words. They put them into Yahoo search, Google search, DuckDuckGo, wherever it is, and they hit the links. If that link goes to your website, it's trapped. That record is trapped or captured and on these sites, and they show you where your links are coming from, organic and paid. So you look at your organic search terms and then you write blogs on your top search terms. That's really important. So we have multiple blogs on what? Our number one search term is chiropractic. Chiropractor near me, chiropractor, chiropractic. Those are Lutz chiropractor, Tampa chiropractor. That's our number one searches. So we have multiple blogs on that. Then we find blogs or searches for other things and we write blogs about those. Anything that people have linked on, we create blogs. And what blogs are is tons of SEO capability in here, because once you click on this, now we have an entire blog that repeats all of our stuff over and over again. Chiropractic location, chiropractic location, chiropractic location, chiropractor's location, over and over. It's redundant. It doesn't matter if anyone reads your blogs. It doesn't matter at all. All it does is the bots on the web, on the internet, are reading your blogs. They're scrubbing them, and that's how they're getting your top words and matching them. So the more that you have chiropractic on your website and in your blogs and your vlogs and your videos and your digital media and your social media, then you're ranking up higher organically for those search terms. Make sense? And that's why it's so important to have this here. So if your website doesn't have it, call your web designer and tell them, hey, I want a blog page. If you do your own website, you got to create a blog page. And if you hire a company to run your website and they don't have a blog page, you got to get it on there or switch companies. It's just straightforward stuff that you need to do. That's just basics on there. Your website doesn't make you any money. It's your advertising that leads people to convert to your website. The third thing, and just as important as everything else, is the contact us page. Wherever people land here, this has to be just clean, super functional. When somebody clicks on it, it just autofills, makes it really easy. Get some stuff that scrubs out bots. This is nice to have, either a checkbox or something. Where'd you hear about us? Anything, a question that they may have. And then this is just to get out bots as well, so you don't get a ton of spam from your contact us page. So they have to fill that out, submit. This goes straight to your front desk email, and you capture these leads as well. So this can be a landing page on its own. This would be a landing page that you use for your digital ads. You would copy this. That would be the URL you want everyone to go to from the offer you create. You can do that if you have a good landing page. It works really well. You can do that. Makes sense? Awesome. We're going to open it up for any questions you may have about anything. I just picked a topic this week called SEO, and that's the basics of it. And then it's just redundant. We do it over and over again on all of our social media. We do it on our content. We do it in our videos. You do it on the posts that you post. You can post to Google. You can post to your social media, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, all those things that you do that you link your business to, all cross promotes you. Now, another thing is you have to be doing this stuff. You have to. The people are like, well, do I have to do TikTok? No. When we pick the basics or the nitty gritty of each social media platform, do you have to do something particular? No. Do you have to do this stuff? Yes. The answer is yes. You have to do the stuff. You have to do the thing, which is post content. Do you have to do it on everything? No. But just remember, your competition, which is not just other people in your direct industry, it's people that do everything that the same services you do. So if you help people with pain, then you're in the pain management business, right? Then anyone that does pain management is your competition. So if they don't choose, let's say, chiropractic, they're going to go choose acupuncture. If they don't choose acupuncture, they're going to go to medicine. If they don't choose medicine, they're going to go to whatever, injection therapy or physical therapy, whatever it may be. So that is where you need to dominate your competition. Honestly, that's why you have to keep producing this stuff. Now, if you only choose 3 mediums, that's great. That's better than nothing. But if all you have is a website and you don't do much content creation, then SEO just dwindles. You become lower on the search. So let's go to Google for a second. And when you search, this is the most common one for most chiropractors. This is it, this top one right here. Chiropractor near me. What ends up happening is you're going to see the maps show up. Okay. So this is just geographically close to where I live. That's fine. And then these things will come up. Yelp is just a huge directory that always shows up in the top page, but then you'll see this stuff come on up. Now you got to be here. Otherwise you're just not ranking well enough. See that? So this is where we come into here. And then if you run ads, you'll be up at the top here. So who's running some ads? No one really. That's okay. So that's why we want to be ranked up here. So the more content you create, The Joint is just good at this. They've got tons of locations and they just create a lot of content. They're always pumping it all out. That's how you get ranked up a little bit higher in your search engine optimization. So chiropractor, there you go. You do that. You want to see where you're falling in on the search as well. And you want to fall in here. You want to fall in the top 5 for your map. You want to fall on the top page for your search. You just want to. This is going by physical location. So number 1 is closest to me, and then it just keeps going this way, and that's how they rank this. So number 1, this is a sponsored, and he's the farthest away right here. It's a square. You can see that. And that's a sponsored one that they pay to be at the top. There you go. That's a general nurse. So then you got this, all these guys that are in proximity of your search. So that is how you do search engine optimization. And that's how you want to rank a little bit higher and all that. And that's what we're talking about. And I use Google there, but it's going to be different for every medium. So constant search is how you do this. Constant content is how you do this. So most of our web pages are different. We look at our web page as promoting what we do, putting all the stuff that we have on in our clinic on there, which isn't a bad thing. But just remember, your web page acts as a capture for people. So the home page is just, you got to capture them. Like they have to be clickable buttons and phone numbers that they can click on and make a call or see your social media. Then the contact us page has to be good. But the rest of this then goes into, you can pick your top things that you do in your office and talk about it a little bit more. So, if you're trying to capture chiropractic patients, you got to have some chiropractic information on here. We got YouTube videos of what we do. We have some information about chiropractic all in here. And we just go work our way from there. And then number 2 is, our decompression. Number 3 is our red light. Number 4 is functional medicine. Number 5 is our acupuncture. So we have everything on here to highlight this information. Make sense? There you go. Everything is just content creation and repeated. That's the importance of doing this. Let's answer some questions. If you guys have any, just put them in the comment box. I will check online, see what's going on here. I don't know why it doesn't stream. I'm not sure. There we go. Share. We want to share this to a group. Marketing 101. Perfect. Just in case there's some questions in the group. Nothing yet. Okay. Any questions here on YouTube or on LinkedIn? Anyone have any questions about anything marketing? This was just general. These are the things you have to look at. I would say this is quarterly things that you do to review that take you 15 minutes to go look at your keywords, make sure those keywords are still the top 5 or top 10 that you're using, and that those are being updated on your blogs. That's the best way to make to optimize your SEO. Here's another one for those of you that's sticking around for 15 minutes watching this. You guys are going to win just for watching this video. In here, our network right here, this is a trick that is advanced for most people. If you want to create backlinks, look at all the great work we are doing for these companies creating. They are now listed on the Full Life Tampa directory. So we're doing all these people a service. Then what we do is we contact every single one of them. We've already contacted them. We work on them and we ask them to put us on their website. So on their website, they are going to have our web address on here. That's the key with this. So you want your web address, www.fulllifetampa.com, put on here on their websites. So once you do that and you have all these people on here and they then do this for you, they put your web address on their website. Now you're creating backlinks in your local community. So it's different than just trying to be put on directories like yellowpages.com, Yelp, RateMD, WebMD, well, all those things out there, those directories. It's different than trying to be put on national directories or global directories, which is good. You want to be linked on as many directories as possible, but you can have software that does that for you. It's way better to be hyperlinked locally within 1 mile, 2 mile, 3 mile, 4 mile businesses around you, linking you, cross-linking you. You just create a even bigger mesh, a tighter mesh on the web of SEO for your company. So you do it for them, then you call them up and you say, hey guys, we have you listed on our directory. I was wondering if you could put us on your directory, on your webpage. Just use, www.fulllifetampa.com and put that right on our webpage with our address or a phone number, whatever you want, or one sentence describing us. These are our chiropractors that we work with, and that's it. That's just put us on there on your website. And you do this for all the businesses around you that do this, then you win. That's how you just win. So if you're watching this, that is the tip for backlinks. Those are called backlinks. We talked about SEO. We talked about blogging, repetitive content, and backlinks. There you go. That's the secret sauce to improving SEO and ranking higher. Make sense? Awesome. Let's see what the questions are. There we go. So let's put that in here. We're going to write that in the comments so everyone in YouTube can see it. blogs and backlinks. There we go. And there you go. And I'm here for you. If you have any questions, let's get that going. If you guys need help, reach out to me. There's so many. We have so many options now. We're doing events now. We're doing events. We got our first one coming up in Western Canada in July. I'll be in Nashville in July as well, doing one-on-one marketing stuff. We'll be at the Blair Society in October. I'm a keynote speaker there about marketing for the upper cervical community. So we're getting into group and in-house events. But then there's the coaching part, and we've also just launched a group as well. We have one spot left for group coaching, which is like hyper discounted monthly fee to just get the ball rolling in your business, build the proper marketing machine, and start getting new patients and start growing your business pretty fast. We're gonna do that in this group. Hopefully, we'll have great things to say in 30, 60 days and tell all you guys about it. But we have one more spot. We've decided Thursday nights at 9 p.m. group coaching call. Everyone gets together. We can do this weekly or every other week. I think we're leaning towards every other week with longer sessions so that you're not tied up every single Thursday. Because we know you're all busy, but it'll help you grow pretty fast for your marketing, and then you can just do it. And we can hold your hand along the way. So that's cool. One spot left. Reach out to me, and I'll get you on the list for that. That's it, folks. If you got questions, and again, if it's not live, leave the questions in the comments. I'll see it. I get an email notification every time a comment comes in. I can answer them. I'll answer them in the comments. You'll get notified. Or if I know who you are, or if you're in the marketing one-on-one group, I'll tag you in it and you'll get a notification right away with the answers. So there you go. Anything else? I'll wait a couple minutes and that is it. Just like every week, have a great summer. Don't let the pedal off the metal in the summer. Most of you know how summers go. You need to just keep it going. And marketing is the best way to do it. Marketing is really the only way to do it. What do we got? Any comments? Any questions about anything? Anything. If I don't know the answer, I say I don't know. Anything at all. Great, guys. That's a good live. There you go. Implement just one little thing at a time. Every time you do one little thing right, it just moves the ball forward, and then that ball gets bigger and bigger and bigger. It's the snowball effect. If you're not from the Rocky Mountains, you don't know the impact of what a tiny snowball at the top of a mountain rolling down can turn into at the end. It's pretty cool. Anything else? No. Questions? Comments? Concerns? Concerns? Everyone's asking me. The Panthers and the Oilers. You're from Canada. You're assuming who I'm cheering for. But if anyone knows about rivalries, I'm from the red side of this rivalry. The Oilers are the one team I don't know. I'm torn. I want Canada to win. I just don't want it to be in Edmonton. So that's been the most common question because I live in Florida. So anyways, have a great week. Take care. Stay well. Keep doing what you're doing. You're all awesome.